Act two, scene one. The lights come up on Headley in the yard. Floyd's record, That's All Right, plays on the radio in the house. Headley has turned his table into a grill. He's making sandwiches and wrapping them in wax paper. He places them inside his wire basket, which is filled with hard-boiled eggs, cigarettes, and candy bars. He wears a long leather apron. Ruby enters. She watches Headley for a moment, then crosses and sits on the bench.
I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say, soon I be a big man someday.
Out in them baskets. Is them eggs? Let me have one of them eggs.
Headley takes an egg out of the basket and gives it to her.
You
You ain't
ain't
got no salt, do you? I don't know what I want no salt for anyway. Salt killed my daddy. What you kill that rooster for?
because nobody want him.
I don't understand. He ain't done nothing to nobody. That's just like Leroy. He ain't done nothing to nobody either. He ain't done nothing to nobody either. Now, if it had been a mean old dog that was going around biting everybody, he's liable to live forever. Nobody ain't gonna do nothing to him.
I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say.
Ruby gets up, brushes off her backside, and walks around the yard. Headley watches her with undisguised lust.
Soon I be a big man someday.
Can you put them feathers in a mattress? I should have you make me a mattress. Make it soft and low.
Go on, girl. How he to know it's soft and low unless he try it? I can make you anything you want. Just be sure you want it.
I needs me a mattress.
I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say.
Buddy Bolden.
It is who my father named me after. King Buddy Bolden.
My mother named me after my grandmother, Grandma Ruby. You say she started to name me after her cousin Bertha. What you father name? Why your father named you that for? Why your father named you that? Sorry, I'm adding words.
My father played the trumpet, and for him, Buddy Bolden was a god. He was in New Orleans with the boats. When he made them run back and forth, the trumpet was his first love. He never forgot that night he heard Buddy Bolden play. Sometime he talk about it. He drink his rum, play his trumpet, and if you were lucky, that night he would talk about Buddy Bolden. I say lucky, because you never see him like that with his face light up and something be driving him from inside. And it was a thing he loved more than my mother. That is how he named me king, after King Buddy Bolden. It is not a good thing he named me that. I killed a man once, a black man. I'm not sorry I killed him.
What you kill him for? Elmore killed Leroy for nothing.
He would not call me king. He laughed to think a black man could be king. I did not want to lose my name, so I told him, call me by my name my father gave me. And he laughed. He would not call me king. I beat him hard with a stick. That is what cost me my time with a woman. After that, I don't tell nobody my name is king. It is a bad thing. Everybody say, Headley crazy, cause he black. Because he know the place of the black man is not at the foot of the white man's boot. Maybe it is not all right in the head sometimes, because I don't like the world. I don't like what I see from the people. The people is too small. I always want to be a big man, like Jesus Christ was a big man. He was the son of the Father. I too am the son of my Father. Maybe Headley never going to be big like that, but for himself inside, that place where you live, your own special life, I would be happy to be big there. And maybe my child, if he be a boy, he would be a big like Moses. I think about that. Somebody have to be the father of the man to lead the black man out of bondage. Marcus Garvey have a father. Maybe if I could not be like Marcus Garvey, then I could be the father of someone who would not bow down to the white man. Maybe I could be the father of the Messiah. I am 59 years old and my time is coming out. Headley is looking for a woman to lie down with and make his first baby. Maybe you be that woman for me. Maybe we both be blessed.
You old enough to be my father. I ain't hardly thinking about no Messiah. You need to put all that stuff out your mind. You're too old to be having any babies anyway.
Hey.
Hey, Ruby. How you doing? Oh, Ruby, I thought you'd be gone, be out looking around the city, see where you at.
I know where I'm at. I know I'm in Pittsburgh. I done seen lots of cities before. They may not have been up north, but a city is a city. It don't make no difference.
Sure it do. This is Pittsburgh. This ain't Alabama. Some things you get away with up here, you can't get away with down there. I'll show you around. It ain't as good as Chicago, but you'd be surprised at what you find. Come on, don't worry about a thing. I'll tell everybody you my cousin.
You gonna buy me a beer?
I'll buy you a beer and anything else you want.
Well, I got to go change my shoes.
Hey, Headley. Oh, hey, Headley. Is you feeling better today?
I feel fine.
Did you wake up on time? That's the question.
I thought you had something to do. You was in the big rush this morning. I thought you went to the pawn shop to get your electric guitar.
Don't say nothing to me about no guitar. You gonna get me started. I go over there to get my guitar and the man tell me I'm 2 days late. My ticket expired. It wasn't good, but for 90 days. He didn't give me but $10 on the guitar, and now he wants to sell it back to me for $50. I told him it wasn't going to work that way. Seeing as how I was in the workhouse, all that didn't count. They don't know I ain't going to go along, but so far, I'm through with it. When I'm through with it, there'll be more hell to pay than the devil got ways to count. I'm going to take the pawn shop man this guitar and lay $10 on top of that. If he don't want to go along with that, I'm going to see if he go along with my 38.
White man got a big plan. I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say, here go the money, kid, take it away.
And broke as I am, I need to have Buddy Bolden bring me some money. I take it away, I tell him. Wake up and give me the money.
No, no, he said, come here. Here go the money.
That's what I'm talking about. I need to have somebody to say that to me. Bad as I need some money. I wouldn't care who it was. Buddy Bolden or anybody else. High John the Conqueror. Yellow Jack. Brer Rabbit. Uncle Ben. It could be anybody.
It is my father's money. What he sent me. He come to me in a dream. He said, are you my son? I say, yes, Father. I am your son. He said, I kick you in the mouth. I say, yes, Father. I ask you why you do nothing and you kick me. He said, do you forgive me? I say, yes, Father, I forgive you. He said, I am sorry I died without forgiving you your tongue. I will send Buddy Bolden with some money for you to buy a plantation so the white man not tell you what to do. Then I wait, and I wait for a long time. Once Buddy Bolden come and he say, come here. Come, go, the money. Here go the money. I go and take it, and all fall like ash. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Like that. It all come to nothing.
He coming back. And he gonna give you the money. And he got to give it to you. What else he gonna do with it? He gonna give it to you and lay the interest on top of it. You liable to buy 2 plantations.
Ruby enters.
Is you ready? Come on.
Ruby starts to exit the yard.
I'm gonna follow you wherever you go.
Floyd follows after Ruby. Headley grabs Floyd by the arm with a great sense of urgency.
You are like a king. They look at you and they say, this one is the pick of the litter. This one we have to watch. We're going to put a mark on this one. This one we have to crush down like the elephant crushed the lion. You watch your back. The white man got a big plan against you. Don't help him with his plan. He looked to knock you down. He said, that one. Then they all go after you. You best be careful.
The lights come down on the scene. Scene 2. The lights come up on Vera and Louise in the yard. Vera is making red and white flowers from crepe paper.
Julie gave me that dress. You know that red dress? It's too small for me. You ought to try it on.
I can't get in that dress.
You ought to try it on. It might fit you. I hate to see you go to waste.
Maybe it'll fit Ruby.
I'll let her try it on, but she's going to take her little fast behind out of here and get her a job. I ain't going to be taking care of her. They need to send somebody down there where you are. She know how to dust.
I can ask and see. I might just go on up to Chicago.
You can do what you want to do, and I wouldn't be one to try and tell you not to do something. I just know, even though it seems like Floyd knows how to do the right thing, he really don't. Floyd is the kind of man that can do the right thing for a little while, but then that little while run out.
I can always come back. The way you talk about it do make you want to see it. Just to see if it's like he say. Maybe I can be a different person up there.
Wherever you go, you got to carry you with you. You ain't gonna go all of a sudden to be a different person just because you in a different city. You can put that out your head right now.
Ruby enters. She has a letter in her hand.
Where you been?
Sorry. I've been with Floyd. He took me over on the north side, then he took me down the working man's club and introduced me to some people. He was telling everybody I was his cousin. One man wanted to take me to Harlem.
Them roads down there can't take you around the corner. Talking about Harlem.
Where's Floyd?
He went back over to the pawn shop with Canewell. We went over there this morning and the water line broke. They had the whole street blocked off. The pawn shop was closed. They say they was gonna get it fixed and be open this afternoon.
What's that you got?
My mother sent me a letter from Elmore. He had the nerve to write me. I can't stand no jealous man.
All men are jealous, especially if you make them that way.
I ain't done nothing to make him jealous. He was always like that. He was jealous when I met him. You don't know. That just make you want to leave him quicker. He trying to hold on to you and end up driving you away. Almost started to get mean, so I left him. Everybody seen me and Leroy together and knew I had quit Elmore. I told Leroy Elmore was jealous of him. He said he didn't care. Said he still loved me. Asked me who did I love. I told him the truth. I didn't love neither one of them. They both nice in their own ways. Then they got into a fight. I tried to tell them Ruby don't belong to nobody, and Ruby ain't gonna take and Ruby ain't gonna take but so much of anybody. After the fight, I saw Elmore and he asked me where Leroy was. Say he wanted to go make up. I told him Leroy was at the barber shop and he went up there and shot him before Leroy could have a chance to say anything. The problem with Elmore was he never could get enough of me. He used to tell me he wanted to take it all, so nobody could have me. He wasn't gonna leave none for nobody else to hear him tell it. He wasn't gonna leave none for nobody else to hear him tell it. That make you feel funny to be with a man want to use you up like that.
He don't mean you no good, that's for sure.
That when they say they got blood in their eyes for you, I tell them, if you got blood in your eye, then you can't see good. What I want with a blind man.
It was never enough for him. We lay down at night, in the morning, in the afternoon. If you're doing it, just stop what you're doing. If you're doing anything, that don't be enough. I told him one time, say, baby, look in the mirror and count that as twice.
You sound like you complaining. You hear this, Vera? Child, I can think of 10 women be happy to have a man look at them twice. They get mad if he gets tired.
I'd rather that than to have somebody try to abuse you like that. They ain't loving you, they're using you.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I wonder what he using now. How much time he get?
The judge told him he was gonna throw the book at him. He had the nerve enough to tell me to wait on him. He don't know I'm pregnant.
He ain't the only one. Don't know. Whose baby is it? Elmore's or Leroy's?
I don't know. I got to wait to find out. I hope it's Leroy's.
Floyd and Canewell enter the yard.
Hey, Vera, y'all can bust out them dresses you got stuffed in the closets.
We went down to the Blue Goose with Mr. T.L. Hall, and he arranged everything for us to play at the Mother's Day's dance.
Told Floyd they was going to give him an advance tomorrow. Say they was going to give him half the money up front. And tell them, Floyd.
Ask Canewell. We got a date for the recording studio in Chicago.
June 10th at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Mr. T.L. Hall showed me the letter he got from the record company. Say, be there on June 10th to make some more records. Said they were what they say, Gainwell.
Enthusiastic.
That's it. Said they were enthusiastic about the prospect.
That's nice, Floyd.
Come on, Vera. You got to go up there with me. I ain't gonna go up there by myself. Gainwell say he going. You can't say no to a man with a hit record.
I told Floyd I ain't going to stay but long enough to make the record. There's too many people up there for me. So many people. You can't even walk down the street. I ain't going to stay but long enough to make the record.
We ain't talking about how long you staying. Nobody care how long you staying.
Now, I can't remember the last time I was down the Blue Goose. Vera, you ought to come down to the shop and let me do your hair.
I went over to the gravestone man and ordered my mother a marker for her grave.
I picked out a real nice one. Got 2 roses engraved on either side of it. It looked real nice.
I gave him that $27 plus the $5 I got for selling my old guitar. He said he would try to have it ready for Mother's Day.
Headley enters the yard with his basket still half full of cigarette boxes, loose candy bars, and a sandwich or two. Angry, he clutches a letter in his hand.
Headley, don't go nowhere!
He flings one of his baskets across the yard. He crosses to Louise and stands in front of her. He slowly balls up the letter and throws it down.
Headley, don't go nowhere! Me father, he take care of the horses. He take care of the horses for the shoemaker. He take care of the horses for the baker. He take care of the horses for the doctor.
He flings the other basket across the yard.
He go hungry with no bread from the baker. He walk with nothing but the tops of his shoes. Nothing from the shoemaker. He died while he wait for a doctor to come. All his life he taking care for the shoemaker. He taking care for the baker. He taking care for the doctor. He gets sick. My mother called for the doctor. 3 days later, the doctor come. She tell him, I thought he was the undertaker. He died 2 days ago. He said, can I pray? She tell him, no. That's what I tell you. No, the white man cannot help me.
Headley stomps on the letter and grinds it into the sand with his foot.
It's a plot against the black man. Headley don't go nowhere.
He exits up the stairs. Everyone looks at Louise for an explanation. Louise picks up the letter and looks at it.
Headley got TB and don't want to go to the sanatorium. He got this letter from the Board of Health telling him to go down there on Thursday. I called down there and told them they want him to come down and get tested.
They're letting colored in the sanitarium now. They got one right up there on Bedford. They moved all the white people out and it's sitting there half empty. They're looking to fill it up. He ought to go on and let them take him. He can get well.
That's what Louise tried to tell him.
He's taking all these plot against the black men stuff. You know how he is.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is a plot against the black man to Headley.
Headley said he don't want to go. He got a right for nobody not to tell him what to do. If it was me, I wouldn't go either.
At least he can get well. Everybody don't always have that choice. He lucky. A whole bunch done died without a chance to get well. He one of the lucky ones. He can choose whether he want to live or die.
Then let him choose. He said he don't trust it. How you gonna trust it for him? He know what the stakes are.
Headley don't know he can get well. He don't believe it. Louise tried to tell him he living too far in the past.
Then let him find out. If he don't know, he'll find out.
Oh.
He say the white man can't help him. That's a choice he's making. You can't make it for him. Let him find out the error of his ways. If he don't know the consequences, he's gonna find out the truth. Headley know who he is. He know what he think of himself, and he know what he think of the white man. It might not be what you think, but you ain't him. You ain't been where he been. You ain't been.
Headley enters. He walks quickly down the stairs. He's put on a coat and a hat. He quickly exits the yard. Everyone watches as the lights go down. Scene 3. The lights come up on the yard. Floyd is in the yard alone, pacing. Canewell enters. Floyd looks at him and continues pacing.
Went over to the pawn shop to meet Mr. T.L. Hall, and he didn't show up. I went downtown and ain't nobody seen him. He usually be down there sitting around in the hotel. Ain't nobody see him down there. Didn't he say meet him over at the pawn shop at 9 o'clock?
That's what he said.
I can't be playing around. He got the advance from the Blue Goose. He's supposed to give me that and get my guitar out the pawn shop.
It say on the radio that we're going to be down at the Blue Goose on Sunday.
I can't play down there unless I have my guitar.
That's what I'm saying. They blasting it all over town that you're going to be down the Blue Goose playing the Mother's Day dance. Say Floyd Schoolboy Barton with his hit record, That's All Right. And you ain't even got a guitar.
Mr. T.L. Hall told me, say, be on time. I was over there 5 minutes to 9. I can't be playing around. I still got to go get Red's drums out the pawn, and you heard me tell the gravestone man I'll be back with the rest of the money.
Did you look in the brass rail by the courthouse? Sometimes he'd be sitting in there with a bunch of other white men, either that or the Oyster House.
I looked in the brass well. I didn't look in the Oyster House. If I knew where he lived, I'd go over to his house.
They don't like that. They don't like you coming over to their house.
That's what makes me mad. He told me to meet him down there this morning so we could go over the details. I gotta go get Vera a dress to wear down the Blue Goose. If she gonna go with me, she's supposed to look like her man got a hit record.
Her man got a hit record, but he ain't got no hit record money. If you had listened to me.
I'm tired of hearing that. It's because of you that I only got one record out. If you had walked out of the recording session, I'd have 4 or 5 records. I should have kicked your ass for walking out. I still might not have nothing, but I have my satisfaction. You always talking about if I had to listen to you. What you got?
I got the same as you, but I ain't you. I ain't got my name on a hit record. You supposed to have. You supposed to have the Buick you talking about. You supposed to have that guitar, Red Carter's drums, and some money in your pocket. You a big man, Floyd. People supposed to treat you like a big man. You go down there and tell Jack Smitty that you ain't playing no Mother's Day dance unless he give you a piece of the pie on top of your feet. You tell Mr. T.L. Hall you tired of him running your big money into little money, turning that money into little money. Tell him to turn your little money into big money, and you'll give him the little piece. If he can't take the little piece, Tell them you don't take nothing. You can't go up to Chicago and be a poor man. A poor man have it rough. I might have to cut somebody the first day. Vera don't want that.
You know what Vera wants.
I know Vera longer than you have. I know what kind of woman she is. Very quiet woman. Chicago's a noisy city. Ain't nobody, and anybody can tell you the two don't fit together. A quiet woman and a noisy city.
Chicago's what you make it. It got some quiet parts. It got whatever you want. That's why everybody's going there. That's why I'm going there. I'm going there to take advantage of the opportunity. I'm going to put out some more records. I know what will make a hit record. I leave here on the Greyhound, and I bet you in 1 year's time, I'll be back driving a Buick. Shit, I might even have a Cadillac. If you come visit me, you'll be able to use my telephone. I'm going to have everything. Some nice furniture. The white man ain't the only one who can have a car and nice furniture. Nice clothes. It take a fool to sit around and don't want nothing. I ain't no fool. It's out here for somebody. It may as well be out there for me. If Vera go up there with me and she don't like it, I'll send her back. But at least she will have the chance to see the opportunity.
Red Carter enters. He's been walking fast.
Hey, Floyd.
Hey, Red. Once she sees the opportunity, she can make up her mind. But I'm going to make sure she sees it.
I'm on my way back down to my cousin's house. He bought some of that insurance. He's pretty upset about it. There's a whole bunch of people who bought some. They got it in the paper. They say he sold over $50,000 worth.
$50,000 worth of what? What insurance? They got what in that paper?
They got it in there, Mr. T.L. Hall. Mr. T.L. Hall got arrested for selling fake insurance. Say he sold over $50,000 worth. Him and a fellow named Robert Gordon. Robert Gordon was setting fake insurance for the Security Mutual something or another.
No wonder you couldn't find him. Who told you that, Red?
My cousin bought some. The police was talking to him about it, and they got it in the paper. Had his picture and everything. I thought you all knew.
I had 7 ways to go. They cut that down to 6. I say, let me try one of them 6. They cut it down to 5. Every time I push, they pull. They cut it down to 4. I say, what's the matter? Everything can't go wrong all the time. They cut it down to 3. I say 3 is better than 2. I really don't need but 1. They cut it down to 2. See? I'm going to Chicago. If I have to buy me a graveyard and kill everybody I see, I am going to Chicago. I don't want to live my life without everybody I know live without. I don't want to do that. I don't want to live with. I don't know what you all think of yourselves, but I think I'm supposed to have. Whatever it is. Have something, have anything. My mama lived and died. She ain't had nothing. If I had nothing but peace of mind, then we have that. My mama ain't had 2 dimes to rub together. They had but 1 stick. She's got to do without the 5. some kind of warmth in her life. I don't want to live in a cold house. It's a cold world. Let me have a little shelter from it. That's all I want. Floyd Barton's going to make his record. Floyd Barton is going to Chicago.
Floyd exits the yard.
Floyd! Floyd!
Canewell goes to catch Floyd. The lights go down on the scene. Scene 4. The lights come up on the yard. Red Carter sits with Vera and Louise and Ruby. Vera's making red and white crepe paper flowers.
You know, that used to be enough. Get you 5 pounds of cornmeal, a couple of eggs, and some milk. Even if it wasn't nothing but powdered milk. And make you a meal. Put that with some beans and some rice. What more is there? That used to be enough. It used to be all right to have you a rooster. Once upon a time in America, it used to be all right to have a rooster in your yard. Now that all done changed. It used to be you could leave your door open. Now you gotta part the roof. Ain't nothing went right since I broke that mirror. That ain't but 3 years ago. That's what scares me. I got 4 more years of bad luck. And I was down Cephas. Lost all my money. I started to get up and leave, but then I was trying to get 40 more. It seemed like everything broke down. Look over there. You got 1, 2, 3. Look there. You got 7 birds sitting on that fence. You can count them. They're sitting all in a row. If that dog next door starts howling, I know something. It sure hurt me to palm my pistol. I don't feel right without it. There's too many people out there acting crazy. Too many people with knives, ice picks, meat cleavers, everything else. They had one fella got in a fight with somebody and pulled a hatchet out from under his coat.
They called the dog catcher on Miss Tilly's dog. Say she got to get a license.
He ought to have a license. That's how you know he belongs to somebody.
All you got to do is watch him and see where he go when he go home. You don't need no license for that.
You need a license for everything. You need a license to fish in the river. The dog need a license. You need a license to sing on the street. You need a license to sell peanuts. Soon, you mark my words. Soon, you need a license to walk down the street.
Hey, Red, what did Floyd say again?
He said he was going to Chicago to make his record. And wasn't nothing going to stop him. Then he took off. We tried to go with him, but he wouldn't let us. I don't know what what's taking Canewell so long. He was supposed to go to the north side while I looked down around the 88. Then we were supposed to meet here.
Vera, you look sleepy.
Well, I didn't go to bed till 4:15. I was waiting on Floyd. Time I lay down, everything was quiet and still. Stayed that way for a long time. Then it started to move a little bit. You could hear the birds flying. They make a noise when they flap their wings. Then they started to sing. I started to get mad till I noticed it was daylight. The whole night passed and I didn't even know it. Floyd never did come.
Canewell may have found him. I went and looked all the places I was supposed to. I looked down the 88. I looked down Taylor's. I looked down the House of Blues, Joe Burton's pool room. I looked all over. I even went up on Heron Avenue by the car burn.
Painwell enters.
Found him.
Did you look down Irv's?
I've been all over. I've been everywhere. Irv's, Hertzberger's, the Lowendy Club, the Aurora Club, the Workingmen's Club. I don't know where he could be. You seen him, Red?
No. I looked all over the places we said. I couldn't find him.
I can't for the life of me place no Mr. T.L. Hall.
You don't remember him? Used to go around selling insurance. That's how Floyd met him. Had a black Ford, a black shiny Ford.
Yep. Used to wear a straw hat all the time. I believe he wore a straw hat even in the winter.
I know who you talking about now. Had that old nasty looking hat. Used to wear it pushed back on his head.
Oh, that's him.
I would never guess that he was selling fake insurance.
Yeah, that's what the whole idea was. He didn't want you to guess it. You could have guessed it, and he couldn't have sold nobody no insurance.
It's a shame the way they do the poor people.
Yeah, that's a lot of poor people around. Mr. T.L. Hall said he didn't want to be one. Selling that fake insurance might have been his only chance not to be poor.
There's a sudden and loud commotion coming from Miss Tillery's yard. A dog barks, a woman wails, a rooster crows. There's a whole cacophony of barnyard sounds.
Something done happened. Something got them upset. They don't make no noise like that unless they get agitated about something. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go see what happened.
I'll go with you.
Painwell and Red Carter exit the yard. Vera tries to look over the fence.
What you see, Vera? What's going on?
Hillary's kneeling down on the ground. Can't tell what's going on. She's just sitting there. There's some other people over there.
Headley enters the yard singing. He's wearing his business coat. He has his apron wrapped around something.
It's my pussy. It's my pussy. Take off your hand from she. Don't touch my pussy at all. It's my pussy. It's my pussy. I say you got no argument. For my pussy belong to me, 'cause it's my pussy. Hey, women, it's a good day. Fact of the matter is, it's a great day. I go to see Black Boss Man. I go see Joe Roberts, you know? The one hand washes the other. You know that saying?
Last time I seen you like this, you had a pocket full of money.
You a smart woman. I always like you because you a smart woman. Come, let's dance. Oh, you don't want to dance? Okay. I'm soon going to be a big man.
What you got there?
Oh, what? Where? Oh, this? When I was a little boy, I learned about Toussaint Louverture in school. Miss Manny, she said, listen, you little black ass niggers, you never, ever, and none of you an amount to nothing. You grow up to cut the white man's cane, and your whole life you never can be nothing, as God is my witness. But I will tell you of a black boy who was a man and made the white man run from the blood in the streets like that. You know? Then she tell us Toussaint Louverture. I say, I'm going to be like that. Everybody say that, you know, I go home and my daddy be sitting there and he'd be a big and black and tired, taking care of the white man's horses. And I say, how come you not like Toussaint Louverture? Why you do nothing? And he kicked me with him boot in my mouth. I shut up that day, you know? And then when Marcus Garvey come, he give me back my voice to speak. It was on my father's deathbed with death standing there. I said to him, Father, I'm sorry about Toussaint Louverture. Miss Manning said nobody ever amount to nothing, and I never did again try. Then Marcus Garvey come and say that it was not true and that she lied, and I forgive you, kick me. And I hope as God is with us now, but a short time more, that you forgive me my tongue. It was hard to say these things, but I confess my love for my father. And death standing there say, I already took him a half hour ago. And he is cold as my boot, cold as stone and hard like iron. I cried a river of tears, but he was too heavy to float on them. So I dragged him with me these years across the ocean. Then my father come to me in a dream and he say he was sorry. He died without forgiving me my tongue, and that he would send Bertie Bolden with some money for me to buy a plantation. Then I get the letter from the white man, come to take me away. So I say, Headley, be smart. Go and see Joe Roberts. We sat and talked man to man. Joe Roberts is a nice man. I told him about Toussaint Louverture and my father, and Joe Roberts smiled. And he said he had something to give me. And he gave me this.
He takes out a machete that is wrapped in his burlap apron, crosses over and sits on the stool.
Now, Headley ready for the white man when he come to take him away.
The lights go down on this scene. Scene 5. Lights come up on the yard. Headley sits on the bench with the machete in his hand. He rocks back and forth, chanting.
Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. You think the black man, a dog in the dust, you can kick when you want? I am not a dog. You think you can throw a bone and I run after it? You think I fetch for you and wag my tail for you? The black man is not a dog. He is the Lion of Judah. He is the mud God made his image from. Ethiopia shall stretch forth her wings The black man is not a dog. I will stir up the dust around me like the eagle stirs its nest. Like a hurricane, I will come through the house and I will make the roof fall. I will stir up the dust around me to let you know I talk this. If no grave can hold my body down. The black man is not a dog. You think I come when you call? I wag my tail? Look, I stir it the nest, and I am a hurricane to you. When you look at me, you will see the house falling on your head. Its roof and its shutter, and all the windows broken.
Ruby enters from the stairs.
Headley, what you doing? What you making all that noise for?
You think the black man is a dog that I will crawl for you to you? Am I a man, woman? I am the man to father your children. I offer you a kingdom. What you say? I am a blind man? I cast my pearls before swine?
What's all that noise? Be quiet. What's wrong with you?
I'm not a blind man. I will not crawl for you. I am a warrior. When I am in this dust, my knees buckle from war, not from a woman. I offer you a kingdom, the flesh of my flesh, my 7 generations, and you laugh at me? You laugh at Joe Louis' father? I offer you to be the lily of the valley, the queen of Sheba, queen of the black man's kingdom. You think I'm a clown? I am the Lion of Judah.
Headley, stop all that.
Satan, I will tear your kingdom down. Satan, I will tear your kingdom down. Satan, I will tear your kingdom down.
Ruby goes over and takes the machete from Headley. She lays it down on the bench. Headley grabs her and kisses her violently. Headley is feverish with lust. He tries to find an opening to touch flesh.
Slow down, baby. It's all right. Ruby help you. Here. Ruby help you.
She lifts her dress and gives herself to him out of recognition of his great need. The light goes down on this scene. Scene 6. The lights come up on the yard. It is early evening. Floyd is burying something in the garden. He smooths out the dirt with his feet. He has a guitar case and a dress box with him. He calls for Vera to come to the window.
Hey! Vera! Vera!
Vera comes to the window. Floyd holds the guitar up triumphantly.
Floyd, where you been? You've been gone for 2 days. Ain't nobody seen you.
Vera
Look at this. Look at this. That's the same kind of guitar Muddy Waters got. Same color and everything.
Floyd, that's brand new.
Wait till you hear about how it sounds. We ain't gonna talk about how nice it looked till after you hear how it sounds. To do that, you got to come to the Blue Goose, the #1 blues club in Pittsburgh. Where's the one? Where the one and Floyd, only Floyd Schoolboy Barton, is appearing this Sunday, one night only, Mother's Day, courtesy of Savoy Records. Come one, come all, to hear him perform his hit record. That's all right. Along with his new songs and future hits. That ain't all. Wait till you see this here.
He takes a dress from the box.
Size 9. That's your size.
Floyd, it's beautiful. I don't believe it. I ain't never had nothing like this.
Gonna be with Floyd Barton. You gotta go down to the Blue Goose looking nice.
Floyd, where you been? Where you got all this from?
You know better than to ask me where I get anything from.
Mm.
I took a chance. Lots of times in life you taking a chance. Some people say that's all life is. Say, I'm gonna take a chance on this. I'm gonna take a chance on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take a chance on the other. And then sometimes you be taking your last chance. If you're taking your last chance, then you done used up your life. I say I'm gonna just get started, and I didn't want to take no chance of not getting back up to Chicago. So yeah, I took a chance. I went out there to pay the gravestone man the rest of the money. He had the gravestone already made up. It's gray marble.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Maud Avery Barton. Got 2 roses, one on each side. It looks so pretty. Say he have it on the grave by Mother's Day. We gonna get out of there and see it. I left out of there and went down to the Greyhound bus station. Look here.
He pulls out some tickets from his pocket.
That's safe. Pittsburgh to Chicago. I told the man to write your name on it. He said they didn't do that. I took a pencil and wrote it on there myself. That I made a long distance phone call. Cost me $3.10. I called Mr. Wilbur H. Gardner, president of Savoy Records. Told him I would be there on the 10th of June. Then I called the Delaware Towers Hotel on State Street and told them to get ready the best room for Miss Vera Dalton. Soon to be Miss Floyd Barton. That is, yeah.
I want to say yeah. But what am I saying yeah to? Another heartache? Another time for you to walk out the door with another woman?
You was there too, Vera. You had a hand in whatever it was.
Huh.
Maybe all the times we don't know the effect of what we do, but we cause what happens to us. We cause what happens to us.
Okay.
Sometimes even in the little ways we can't see. I went up to Chicago with Pearl Brown because she was willing to believe that I could take her someplace she wanted to go. That I could give her things that she wanted to have. She told me by that it was possible. Even sometimes when you question yourself, when you wonder what can you really make this music work for you? Can you find a way to get it out into the world so it can burst into the air and have it mean something to somebody? She didn't know if I could do that. If I could have a hit record, but she was willing to believe it. Maybe it was selfish of her. Maybe she believed for all the wrong reasons. But that gave me a chance to try. So yeah, I took it. It wasn't easy. I was scared. But when them red lights came on in that recording studio, it was like a bell ringing in a boxing match. And I did it. I reached down inside me and I pulled out whatever was there. I did like my mama told me. I did my best. And I figured nobody could fault me for that. That when they didn't release the record, Pearl Brown left. She thought she had believed wrong. I don't fault her for that. I never lost the belief in myself. That when they released the record, I realized I didn't have nothing but a hit record. I come back to you figuring you couldn't say no to a man who got a hit record. But you did. And that made me see that you wanted more than Pearl Brown. I'm here saying I can give it to you. Try me one more time, and I'll never jump back on you in life.
I got to thinking, and I went down to the Greyhound bus station too. Here. See that? What'd that say? It say, one way Chicago to Pittsburgh. It's good for 1 year from date of purchase. I'm going to put that in my shoe. When we get to Chicago, I'm going to walk around on it. I hope I never have to use it.
Well, that's all right.
Floyd and Vera embrace with a renewed spirit of commitment. The lights go down on the scene. Scene 7. The lights come up on the yard. Louise is dressed for the Blue Goose. She calls up to the window for Vera. She doesn't get a response and goes and sits on the bench. She talks to herself.
I know it don't take all day to get dressed. I'm dressed. Seems like everybody should be dressed. My mother used to tell me I was going to be late for my own funeral. She may be right. But then I won't have to worry about getting a seat. I don't know if I can take it anymore. They're about to drive me crazy. The House of Blues, the Blue Goose, the Red Carter, the Dead Rooster, the this and that and the other. Hurry up and sit down and let's dance and give me a drink and what I got. Who don't know where the other one is or when or ain't going or is going and this one is dead and that one is dying and who shot who and who sung what song and give me another drink and here go $1 and I got a dime and what's the use and who to do and where you ain't been 'cause being ain't all no telling. And don't you know her and Headley went to church. I like to fell out. She say, Aunt Louise, I'm going to church with Headley. That child ain't set foot in the church since she was 6 years old on Easter Sunday, past the times 10 years after I quit going. Then on Thursday, they gone to the sanitarium. She talked him into going. You know Headley wouldn't listen to nobody. I tried to talk to him into going. You try to talk him into going. Ain't no telling who else tried to talk him into going. He sit out here with a butcher knife, sit out here with a machete, ranting and raving and carrying on. She come along and he gone go up and run to a sanitarium, act like he anxious to get there. I don't understand it.
Ruby seemed like she got a way about her that the men take to.
I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't something between them. I done seen stranger things. He told me himself. So say he was going to go down there and get tested. I just looked at him. I asked myself, where's Headley?
He not here.
I thought you went to church with him.
I did. After we got out of church, he said he wanted to go see his friend. I stopped by the drugstore and I thought he'd be here by now.
Who? What friend?
I don't know, just some friend.
He didn't tell you who it was?
I didn't ask him. He just said he was going to go see, but Bridge, I think his name was.
Jim Breckenbridge?
Yeah, that sound like it.
He gone down there to get some of that nasty moonshine. You'd have him brought him back here with you. Man go to church to the moonshine house, talking about Ethiopia shall spread forth her wings. And he won't be able to walk down up the street.
He'll be back soon, Louise. Don't worry about him.
I talked to him. He said he was going to go down there and get tested.
It ain't gonna do him no good. Not the way he been sitting around here spitting up blood.
I just hope he lived long enough to see his baby born.
Say what?
I'm going to tell him it's his. He's the only man who ever wanted to give me something, and I want to have that. He wants to be a father of my child, and that's what this child needs. I don't know about this Messiah stuff, but if it's a boy, and I hope to God it is, I'm going to name it after him.
Ooh.
I'm going to name him King.
Wow.
Gainwell enters. He has a newspaper under his arm.
What's this? Wait a minute. Let me see if I got my knife. I go down to the Blue Goose with y'all, and I know I'm gonna have to cut 3 or 4 people. Shoot. Good as y'all look. Louise, you look like Queen Esther, and Vera look like the Queen of Sheba.
What's wrong with that stuff, man?
What's the matter, Ruby? Ain't you going?
I got to go get ready.
What did the paper say about Miss Tillery's boy?
Yeah.
Policeman foils robbery.
Mm-hmm.
The policeman was standing there getting his shoes shined. He was loafing on the job and ended up being a hero. The mayor liable to give him a medal. A robbery from the loan offices of Metro Finance ended in the death of a Hill District man Friday. Willard Ray Tillery, 27, an unemployed laborer, was shot and killed while fleeing the scene of the crime. Police say the suspect fired the 2 shots at Officer Haywood, who returned the fire, striking the suspect in the back. Now, how come the police is the only one who always shoots straight? Everybody else miss. They may as well not even bother to shoot.
I didn't know Poochie was that young. I thought he was older.
They come and told her Poochie, and she commenced to moaning. The Bible says mourn for 3 days. She started her 3 days right there. She was out there for 8 hours crying. My Poochie boy. My Poochie boy. She didn't go into the house till the next morning. They had to get her sister to come from Wheeling, West Virginia. Honey talked her into going in. She kept saying, my Poochie boy. My Poochie boy.
Police are searching for 2 other men believed to be accomplices who police say escaped with an undisclosed amount of cash. See? That's another thing. I know how the police do. They shoot the man in the back, take the money out of his hand and put it in their pocket and say, oh, the other ones got away with the money. We still looking for them.
That's a shame. Any mother have to go through that.
All Poochie wanted to be was a bricklayer.
He laying bricks in hell now.
He might have went to heaven now. You don't know. The devil don't take everybody you think he ought to. Floyd, come on, man.
Let me go up there and see how this child's getting on. Don't you all leave without me.
Mm-mm.
Louise exits upstairs. Vera and Gainwell sit in awkward silence.
Gainwell, Floyd and me gonna get married. See if we can make it.
I always did believe in love. I felt like if you don't believe in love, you may as well not believe in nothing. Even love that ain't but halfway is still love. And that don't make it no less cause it's only coming one way. If it was two ways, it'd still be the same amount of love. Just like say, I loved you and you didn't love me back. I can still say I'm filled up with love for Vera. I go walking down the street, people can see that. They don't know what to call it, but they can see something going on. Maybe they see a man who look like he's satisfied with life, and that make him walk more better. Make him walk like he got $1 million in his pocket. Now, if I loved you and this time you loved me back, I don't see where my love for you can get more bigger than it already was. Unless I walk like I got $2 million. Sometimes people don't count it if you ain't loved back. But I count it all the same. Some women make their bed up so high, don't nobody know how to get to it. I know you ain't like that. You know how to make your bed up high and turn your lamp down low. That's why Floyd don't want to lose you. I think you and Floyd ought to go ahead and see what you all can make of it.
Louise enters.
Bella needs to fix these steps. She's been saying that for the longest time.
The sound of a rooster crowing is heard from Miss Tillery's.
Miss Tillery's got another rooster.
She ought to have gone Walmart and got Woolworths and got her an alarm clock.
Hey, Floyd, come on. The people is waiting.
Red Carter enters.
I called Floyd. He ain't call you. I thought you was setting up the drums.
Oh, that don't take all day long. I come by here to see what keeping you all. People are starting to come. Where's Floyd?
He getting ready.
How you doing, Red?
Who was that calling my name?
Oh, hush up, man. You ought to be able to tell me in the dark. Huh.
I didn't say I couldn't.
Oh, here, Red, I got you a flower for Mother's Day. What color you need?
I need a red flower. My mother's still living. And even as I know, it got to come to the day where I wear a white flower. I hope it ain't come no time soon.
Vera pins the flower on Red Carter. Floyd enters from the house. He's dressed for performing and carries an electric guitar.
Ooh, you look sharp. Look at him, Vera.
Don't he look good? I told him I like that suit.
This is some Chicago style. I bought this suit in Chicago. Gainwell was there with me. I was telling Vera, they got some nice clothes for women up there too.
They waiting on you down there. I got my drum set up and they got J.D. Lawrence warming up the house.
I ain't no hurry. Let them wait. You can't do nothing without me. You got your harmonica.
Gainwell takes out his harmonica and blows.
The train leaving the station.
Well, all right.
Where Ruby?
I got to get on now. If she going, she better come on.
Hey, Ruby.
Ruby enters. She's wearing a red dress.
Is these stockings straight?
Floyd, Gainwell, and Red Carter look at her and stop dead in their tracks. The lights go down to black. Scene 8. The lights come up on the yard. Floyd, Vera, Louise, and Gainwell enter. They've come back from the Blue Goose.
I didn't know there was going to be that many people. People was crowded in everywhere. They was crowded all the way up in the back, into the corners. JC had to close the door and still had people outside trying to get in.
I thought the floor was gonna cave in with all them people. Then Floyd got up on that stage and started playing that guitar. Woo, the people started hollering and carrying on, and I thought the roof was gonna cave in. And Canewell. Ooh, I thought that harmonica was going out of style. The way you was blowing on that thing. That's all right. I know you're in love with another man, but that's all right. Ooh, I see you all tomorrow. Headley's probably up there sleeping. I can't wait to see Red Carter. He got down there like he didn't even know me. Wait till I get him straight. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.
Night.
I'll see you tomorrow, Louise.
Watch your step now.
Louise exits. Canewell notices the roots of the golden seal plant are uncovered.
Whoa! What happened here? Vera, the roots on this plant gonna dry out and rot. You're supposed to put them in the ground. This plant gonna die.
Headley planted it. I don't know how it got like that.
I'll fix it for you. Where Headley keep them shovels?
Somewhere over there.
Canewell goes over to Headley's area.
We'll fix it. You go in the house and get ready. When I was up there singing Good Rockin' Tonight, what you think I was talking about?
I hope I ain't got it wrong. I'll be waiting for you. I like that other song too. What do you call it? 60-Minute Man?
Shit.
He laughs and exits into the house. Canewell has found the shovel and begins to dig in the garden as Vera exits. Floyd turns around just as Canewell unearths a blue handkerchief with $1,200 in 10s and 20s. He stops to pick it up.
What is this?
That's mine.
Floyd tries to snatch it out of Canewell's hand.
Look at this. Look at this. This must be Headley's stash. Everybody say he don't trust no banks. Scared the white man gonna cheat him.
Give it to me. It's mine.
How's this gonna be yours when I found it?
Because I said it is. You ain't got to know nothing else. I said it's mine. You're supposed to give it to me.
Nah, finders keepers. Didn't you learn that in kindergarten?
Give me my money.
You can't just take it from me. How you just gonna take it from me?
I said it's mine.
I don't care what you said. You can't just take it from me. I ain't gonna let nobody take nothing from me.
Give me my money.
Floyd pulls his gun on Canewell.
Hey, Floyd. This is me, Canewell.
Who you are? Give me my money.
How this gonna be yours when...
Give me my money!
Floyd cocks back the hammer and Canewell suddenly realizes the truth.
You and Poochie.
Give me my money.
Here, Floyd, here, you got it.
Poochie took a chance. We both took a chance.
I understand, Floyd. I understand.
Canewell hands Floyd the money and exits. Floyd counts off some money, puts it in his pocket, and stands exposed in a shaft of light when Headley enters. He sees Floyd in the yard. He stops and rubs his eyes. He begins to laugh. It is an odd mixture of laughter and tears. He's waited many years for this moment.
Buddy, you come, buddy. Oh, how I wait for you so long. I wait for you. I think to myself many times, maybe I die before Buddy Bolden bring me my father's money. Maybe I'm not going to be a big man after all. Maybe my father don't give me, but I see you have the money. Give it to me.
Get out of here, Headley. You've been drinking that rot gut. Go on in the house.
I see I was wrong. I see you have the money. Give me the money, buddy.
I ain't playing no game now. Go on in the house and go to bed.
No, buddy. Give me the money. You said come here. Here go the money. Give it to me. It's my father's money. Give it to me.
Come on now. Watch it. Go on in the house.
Headley attempts to take the money from Floyd. Floyd pushes him on the ground.
I told you to go on now.
Floyd helps Headley get up.
Damn. Yeah. Come on. Go in the house now. I'll see you tomorrow.
Headley gets up and exits into the cellar. Floyd begins to bury the money again. Headley comes from the cellar carrying the machete. Floyd, hearing him approach, turns and Headley severs his windpipe with one blow.
This time, buddy, you give me the money.
The lights go down on the scene. Scene 9. The lights come up on the yard. That's All Right plays on the record player in Vera's apartment. Louise, Canewell, Red Carter, and Headley are in the yard.
Boy, schoolboy Barton.
Headley up there, here going to sleep.
Andrew? I'm not sleep, woman.
Teddy say he resting. When you see him sitting down, he thinking about what he gonna do when he get up.
What did police say, Louise?
They ain't said nothing. They was out here again looking around in the yard this morning, asking everybody questions.
They come by my house too, asking all kinds of questions. At first, they was trying to act like I done it. If I was glad they got that idea out their head.
They don't know who done it. They're still trying to figure it out.
Ruby enters from the stairs carrying a blanket.
Somebody need to put a light in that bathroom. That bulb done burnt out. I want a beer.
That's what I told Vera. It don't cost but $2.50 a case. That's all.
Vera enters from her apartment.
Take me down the street and buy me a beer.
I'll buy you 2 beers. And anything else you want. Come on.
You leaving, Red?
Yeah. I'm going to go. I'm going to take Ruby and buy her a beer.
Here, put this on. I'm going down the street with Red. I'll be back.
Canewell, I'll see you down the House of Blues sometime.
Not if I see you first.
Hey, Red, come on back and I'll play you some two-handed pinochle.
I can't play no pinochle.
That's all right. I'll teach you.
Well, all right. I'll see you, Vera.
Red Carter and Ruby exit.
Come on, Vera. I'll help you with the dishes.
Louise starts into the house.
Started walking away from there feeling bad. I turned to look back, and Floyd was floating up above the ground. Them 6 men was holding him up. He come right out the casket just like they laid him in there and was floating up in the air. I could see where they was carrying him. They was all floating up in the sky. I tried to call Floyd's name, but would nothing come out of my mouth. Seemed like he started to move faster. I said the only thing I can do here is say, Goodbye. I waved at him, and he went on up in the sky.
Vera and Louise exit. Canewell and Headley sit and stare at each other. The silence swells.
Oh, I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say.
What he say?
He say, wake up and give me the money.
Nah. He say, come here. Here go the money.
What'd he give you?
He give me this.
Headley holds up a handful of crumpled bills. They slip from his fingers and fall to the ground like ashes.
I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say. I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say. I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say.
The lights fade down to black.
And end of play. Damn, he just confessed to Canewell. What Canewell gonna do about that? Cassie, thank you so much. 7 o'clock, guys, next time. I promise. I pinky promise. You're amazing.
This was
Well,
awesome.
what you gonna
Tonight
do
was
with that
just so
confession?
good.
It is, right? It's not one of his better, like, known or most done plays for some, but it's like wow.
What an awesome cast. I felt so honored to
Thank you
read
for
with
jumping
every
in, my
single
dear.
one of them.
And
Thank
we
you.
felt about you too, sis.
Snaps all
Well,
around.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes, snap. Okay, so before we leave, I am a playwright and I always have
An awesome
problems
playwright.
sometimes. Thank you very much. And I would be so honored to have you all. I told Rachel a couple of weeks ago that I have a play that I've been holding off that I would like to have read. And, you know, I would be so
I
honored.
can give you a
honored,
July
honored.
slot. We can talk.
Okay, yeah, let's
Or if
talk
you want to
about
do it
that.
lower key, that's fine too. You can use my Zoom.
We'll try. We'll let me think about it, but I just want to thank you all. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And thank you for the flexibility, and you're all wonderful people. And Matthew, my friend, you have got to come back.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing so just to run through fences, of course, next month. 2 Trains Running is in July. I'm training myself. Jitney is in August. That's the 70s play, large cast. King Headley the Second in September, and Radio Golf in October. Then we're doing How I Learned What I Learned, which is this one-man piece in November. And anybody that's been part of any of these can do like a little segment because they're vignette and stuff, all the little vignettes. And I have a nice surprise for December. So, and then we do originals starting in July. We're back to doing original stuff opposite this. So we'll be doing 2 or 3 readings a month. So
As in this coming July?
Starting in July. Yeah, next month we're only doing fences because I'm still moving.
Right.
So,
Do you have an
Right,
idea
right.
of when you're going to be doing fences?
yeah, we're always doing it on the 3rd Monday of the month. So that's June 16th.
Okay.
Fences.
My
Except
birthday is in June. My birthday
April
is June
27th,
3rd,
we
so-
did the piano lesson on his birthday.
Yeah.
And October 2nd, we're going to be doing I think it's the 2nd, but we're doing King Headley on the date that he passed.
Okay.
So it was earlier in October. Actually, I want to say October 6th, but
I
that's
think it's June 17th because Father's Day is the 16th.
okay. So June 17th, you were absolutely correct, or whatever that Monday is.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you
All right.
very much.
Good
I'm going to
night,
open a few minutes in case anyone wants to chat, but I promise we'll start on time next time. And thank you all for your flexibility.
You're welcome. Thank you so
Welcome,
much,
everyone.
everybody.
As
Thank
always.
you,
Okay, well,
everybody. Nice
I'm
working with
on
you.
on the thing. So anybody wants to friend request me, please do so. It's easy because Jackie's a friend. You can even friend request me if we have a mutual friend. Because You guys are
Okay,
great.
so
these Ma Rainey's in the house made it work.
I
Right?
know.
Right.
I
Kyle,
almost
when
did
are you going to
Ma
play Ma Rainey?
Right? But this was wonderful.
Absolutely.
I've done like 3 of these with you, and this was
They
by
just get
far.
better. They just keep
They
getting
just
better.
was by the pacing was just like really incredible compared to like the first one I read, the Gem of the Ocean or whatever it was.
Yeah, which I absolutely love.
Yep.
Joe Turner, I think, is my favorite.
Yes.
It's every month I say, "Wow, this one."
But yeah, the
so
pacing.
Rachel.
Yes. Good night, you guys.
I'm sorry, Kyle. Please finish what you were saying. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm just saying the pacing. I'm a musician, so I look for rhythm.
Oh, right.
I look for rhythm.
Is everything.
And
rhythm.
Yep, the rhythm was just really fine, even through Zoom.
It was.
Yep.
So something interesting is that I always listen to I have the wonderful biography that came out a few years ago, about Wilson, and I always listen to the corresponding chapter shortly before the reading, and did not have a chance to do that this month for the first time. But I know that they were talking about Radio Golf being really hard for him to write, aside from the fact that it was the last one, because it didn't have that. It was about losing your history, really, and gentrification. And so it was really hard for him to write because he wasn't familiar, not having come up with it in it, even though he was wealthy at this point, with middle class African American society. He went from being like hard scrabble to being a millionaire.
Yeah.
Not overnight, but pretty much. So it's fascinating to me.
Because all of these plays are written during the industrial period, right?
Well, each of them is set in a different decade, so.
Right, but
he started writing
from the beginning on,
yeah.
And he wrote them over a period of about close to 30 years. Started Ma Rainey probably in the late 70s, early 80s, and of course was writing Radio Golf right up until he died in 2005.
So, but he was in was it the Cleveland area? Cleveland.
I'm sorry.
Where was he?
Pittsburgh. He lived
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he was in Pittsburgh, but then he moved to St. Paul, Minneapolis area with his second wife, and then with his third wife, he was out in Seattle. So he kept moving further west.
But he was geographically correct when he mentioned that they had gone down to Wheeling, West Virginia.
Oh yeah, no, I've been to Pittsburgh a number of times. I was actually able to go to his archives last month, which I was there for almost a full day and was planning to come back for the following morning because I had some extra time. But I was just like kind of absorbing everything. And
how did it feel?
Appreciate this. In going through his notebooks and his drafts and stuff like that, which was mind blowing. But I saw a little bit of his process, and it's similar to mine, and I found that so. It just felt like another connection point. Like, like, well, okay, this happens, but I don't know why it happens yet. Or this character has to do something to bring him to this point emotionally. And I was like, damn, I felt so connected to his process because it mirrors mine. And I was like, it's just so encouraging to see that.
What's so odd is that, lifes. So, for when I was going for my PhD, I lost my mom, my sister, my cousin, my dad, just all of that stuff. And when you say that his process mirrors yours, that's how I felt when I was going for my bachelor's and my master's degree. I was so absorbed with August Wilson. I loved him. Like it was like music to me, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And his language. I mean, he has his monologues remind you of Papa Pope on Scandal because they're so long and they're repetitive. He repeats a lot of the same, sentences over and over again.
That's why it's easy to memorize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about somebody
Exactly.
that
Well,
loves
you know,
Shaquille
but
O'Neal,
that
so
that's the
that don't
principle.
bother me none. But I have no idea. I had no idea why I felt so connected to him, and I'm like, I feel like I know him a little bit better now. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
I
Yeah,
want to
but
say
he
good night, everybody. I have to get up at 5:30, and
Yeah,
I still
thank
got to
you.
call
I don't have
my
to get
man.
too much sleep.
How did he do? How did my honey do?
Oh my gosh, it was
be good.
lovely. It was lovely. But yeah, I'm like a white girl from Long Island,
Well,
a white Jewish girl from Long Island. But I
Good
just
night.
good night.
since the
I'm gonna
80s,
I'm gonna post something. I want you all to just reply
yeah, do.
on the states of,
And let's
of,
all
of
get some
play.
sleep.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
But
Yeah.
since
Okay.
Good
since
night.
the 80s, I've had this
Okay.
connection with him, and I don't know why. And now I feel like I understand it a little better. So
All right. Good night,
I
everybody.
just
thank you.
wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
I don't want you to go right now.
Why?
Okay?
Why?
Because there is something about you that I want to know more.
Isn't he amazing?
You know?
I take you for that, my dear. Let's talk. I mean, this has become. I won't go with a long story, but states of plays. I've connected with pages. I came out when I left when the pandemic said it was gone, and I knew it wasn't gone. I was very scared to come back out and do what I love. I took very extreme baby steps, and last year was like catapulted into it with going out to see other friends and supporting. And I got back, and now the plays I wrote during pandemic, which I'm still amazed at, to find a platform. But I found places like here and pages to be a community to get back and share and grow, because I've started writing again, which is awesome too.
And
I think we
I
all
was
should
exactly
support
there,
each
Andrew,
other.
5 years ago. I hadn't written in forever. I hadn't given myself the headspace to do that when my kids were younger. They're 22 and 16 now, and I started reading plays with the group, and I said, "Would you want to read something I wrote like a long time ago?" And they said, "Yeah." And after I heard that, and that was May of 2020, and I just like decided I was going to write that summer and try to fix something I had never been able to fix. And that is now the first play of the trilogy that we're having the readings for next month. And I was like, it's a trilogy, and the second one practically wrote itself, and the third one even more so, because I had these amazing actors that would help me workshop it. And some of them are in the readings in Jersey City, but a lot of them are from Chicago and Cleveland and California. And I started States partly because I wanted to be able to give other playwrights the ability to connect with creative people from all over. And that sounds like really cheesy, but it's true. I was like, it gave me my art back.
That's great.
And while I do steal a slot for myself once in a while, I want other playwrights to have that, because
I wrote a
it saved my
horror
life.
trilogy.
It saved my life. You did what now?
Today.
You did.
I wrote a horror trilogy today. Today I wrote a
Oh my God.
horror. It's horror.
I can't with you. That's not my jam, but I take my.
It's never been mine. It just
you.
happened.
Okay.
You guys are awesome, and we're gonna have so much fun.
Yes, we are.
We are, and get some sleep. All right.
Absolutely.
Yes, my kidney
promised
is
my
just
husband
not
we would put
tickling
the
anymore.
kitchen back together. I have a brand new kitchen that I'm gonna be. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Okay, I gotta go.
All
I'll
right,
see
good
y'all
night,
later.
sweetie.
Bye, y'all.
Love,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
God
Love
bless
you
you all.
too.
Have a good night.
Bye.
You too.